Being chosen goes beyond any title or material position. It's as if the universe, in its infinite wisdom, whispers to someone, "You are special because you have a purpose." A chosen one is not just someone who stands out in a crowd, but someone who carries a supernatural connection to the divine. This connection can't be explained. It's felt, almost like an invisible thread linking them to infinity. It's that powerful intuition guiding their path, even when logic says otherwise. It's like being attuned to a frequency that only a few can perceive. This feeling of being chosen often manifests in small details of daily life. It could be an inexplicable synchronicity, like thinking of someone and receiving a message from them moments later. Or maybe a sudden intuition stops you from making a wrong decision. These experiences, when pieced together, build the certainty that something greater is guiding the journey. The chosen understand they are here for a reason, a mission that transcends physical boundaries and touches the spiritual essence. However, being chosen doesn't mean a life without challenges. On the contrary, the chosen path is filled with tests that help uncover and understand their true essence. These tests often come as moments of doubt, resistance, and even isolation. It's as if the universe asks, "Do you really want to follow this purpose? Then prove you're ready." Every obstacle, no matter how painful, carries a lesson, a key to unlocking the next level of consciousness and evolution. So, what does it truly mean to be chosen? Is it a privilege or a responsibility? This duality accompanies the chosen, but it's precisely what leads them to self-discovery. This deep, supernatural connection with the divine invites them to explore something even greater, the hidden potential within themselves. But this is a matter for the next step of this journey, where we delve into the transformative power of inner potential. Inner potential is like a hidden treasure within each chosen one, waiting to be discovered. It's not about superiority, but about a profound awareness of their essence and connection to the divine. It's the realization that there's a spark of something grand inside, a spark that cannot be measured or explained by common logic. This realization is liberating, but also carries a responsibility to constantly seek ways to access and use this power to fulfill the greater purpose life offers. Awakening to this potential often begins in moments of silence when intuition speaks louder. Imagine someone facing a dilemma, unsure of which path to take, and suddenly a clear thought emerges, offering a solution. It's not a coincidence. It's the inner potential at work, connecting the person to what truly matters. Practices like meditation, journaling, or even a walk in nature can help align the mind and heart, allowing intuition to guide actions. But inner potential doesn't only reveal itself in moments of peace. It also emerges during challenges when adversity forces the chosen to look within and discover strengths they didn't know they had. Think of someone who has faced a significant loss but found the ability to turn pain into inspiration, helping others. This is the manifestation of divine potential, transforming chaos into growth, suffering into learning, and falls into steps toward growth. When the chosen begin to explore this potential, they realize they're not alone. The universe responds to every move toward evolution, through synchronicities, meaningful encounters, or even a book that appears at the right moment. This stirs an even greater curiosity. If all this is within me, what spiritual gifts are waiting to be discovered? This is the next chapter of this journey, where we dive into the exploration of the gifts that make the chosen even more connected to the supernatural. Spiritual gifts are like presents from the universe to the chosen, tools that reveal their profound connection to the supernatural. Heightened intuition, healing abilities, or even extreme sensitivity to surrounding energies are just a few manifestations of these gifts. These aren't skills acquired through effort, but natural expressions of those aligned with the divine. It's as if the universe is saying, here are the resources you need to fulfill your mission. One of the most common gifts is intuition, that almost magical sense of knowing something before it happens. Imagine someone feeling they should avoid a certain place on a specific day, only to later find out something bad happened there. Or someone who sees the truth behind false words, even when all signs point otherwise. To develop this gift, simple. Practices like trusting instincts and reflecting on daily insights can be transformative. Some chosen ones also possess healing abilities, which can manifest physically or emotionally. These gifts go beyond touch. Often, it's their mere presence that brings comfort and transformation. Have you ever heard of people who can calm environments or inspire profound changes just with their energy? That's healing in action. Learning Reiki, meditation techniques, or practicing empathetic listening are practical ways to strengthen this ability and apply it in daily life. However, these gifts don't come without challenges. The chosen often feel overwhelmed or misunderstood, as if carrying a weight no one else can see. This discomfort is part of the process, a reminder that spiritual gifts are not merely privileges, but also responsibilities. And as these gifts manifest, they bring profound changes, both in the body and spirit, paving the way for transformations that go far beyond what the eyes can see. When a chosen one undergoes a spiritual awakening, the changes aren't limited to the unseen. They start reflecting in the physical. It's as if the energy accumulated through transformation overflows, shaping their appearance, gestures, and even the glow in their eyes. Many report feeling a lightness in their body or a radiance that wasn't there before, after a profound spiritual experience. It's not uncommon to hear, "There's something different about you," even when those around can't quite pinpoint what it is. These changes often come with shifts in habits and how the chosen relate to the world. For example, someone who once lived chaotically may feel an almost irresistible urge to simplify their life. From diet to their social circle, there's a natural pull toward what elevates energy, like meditation, mindful breathing practices, or even a more intentional self-care routine. These small adjustments reflect the new vibrational frequency they're operating on. But these transformations aren't just visible, they're deeply felt. It's as if the body becomes a more sensitive receiver of surrounding vibrations. Sounds, environments, and even the emotions of nearby people have a stronger impact. Some may feel a greater need to be in nature, recharging in peaceful places away from chaos. This realignment between the physical and the spiritual is a clear sign that the chosen one is harmonizing with their true essence. However, the process isn't always comfortable. Physical changes may come with symptoms like unexplained fatigue, altered sleep patterns, or even a sense of mental fog, as if the body is adjusting to this new reality. These signs, challenging as they may be, are an invitation to grow. By facing these resistances, the chosen prepare to handle greater challenges that the universe places in their path, testing their strength and determination to move forward. The path of a chosen one isn't only paved with light, it's also filled with challenges and resistance. These obstacles arise as trials, almost as if the universe wants to test the resolve of those called to something greater. Deep fears, old behavior patterns, and even doubts about their own worth are adversaries the chosen face on their journey. But interestingly, these challenges aren't punitive. They are the forge where true potential is shaped. Resistance often comes from within. It's the urge to stay in the comfort zone, even when it no longer serves. Imagine someone who knows they need to change a habit or face a truth, but feels an almost unbearable weight to take the first step. This is the old self trying to hold the chosen in a familiar state. The key here is to act, even in small ways. For instance, starting a journal to recognize and overcome limiting patterns can be a simple yet powerful step. Beyond internal challenges, there are also external forces that seem to conspire against progress. Toxic relationships, challenging. Environments, or even unexpected situations that test patience and resilience are examples. Picture someone starting a new spiritual journey but facing resistance from friends or family. In such moments, it's essential to remember that every step toward evolution inspires change, not just in oneself, but also in those around. The most fascinating part is that by overcoming these challenges, the chosen realize that every difficulty carries a lesson. Fear transforms into courage, failure into learning. The more they advance, the clearer it becomes that these resistances aren't the end, but the beginning of something greater. It's in this constant battle between the old and the new that the chosen develop the strength to recognize the synchronicities and signs the universe places in their path, guiding them toward even deeper connections. The chosen have a unique sensitivity to perceive the connection between life's events, like pieces of a cosmic puzzle that fit perfectly. These seemingly random synchronicities are whispers from the universe, signaling that they're on the right path. Think of moments when a book lands in your hands just when you needed its message, or when an unexpected encounter completely changes your trajectory. These signs aren't coincidences, but reflections of a deep connection with the divine. This universal connection can't be forced or controlled, it's lived. The chosen learn that by being open and receptive, the universe responds. For example, if someone decides to act with more purpose, they begin to notice how opportunities start to appear. It might be a random conversation leading to a new idea, or even a challenge teaching an essential lesson. Everything seems orchestrated for the chosen to move forward in their mission. Moreover, this connection isn't limited to the individual level. It extends to the community. The chosen often find others who share the same vibration, forming deep and meaningful bonds. It's as if the universe places these people on the same path to strengthen and amplify their mission. These encounters create a sense of belonging and help confirm that no one is alone in this process. Joining meditation groups or attending spiritual workshops are practical ways to strengthen these connections. The deeper this perception of synchronicity and universal connection becomes, the clearer the chosen's role in humanity's grand plan. Every step, decision, and encounter carries a greater significance. It's at this point that they begin to understand they are here not just for themselves, but for something much larger, a collective mission that impacts all of humanity's evolution. But this mission isn't a burden. It's an opportunity to illuminate the world with their unique light. The chosen didn't come into the world just to live their own journeys. They play a crucial role in humanity's collective evolution. Their mission goes beyond transforming themselves. They are like lighthouses in the darkness, guiding others toward awakening and reconnection with the divine. It's a responsibility that, while grand, is filled with meaning and purpose. They don't just follow the path, they pave trails for others to walk. This collective mission manifests in many ways, depending on the gifts and purpose of each chosen one. Some inspire through words like writers, speakers, or teachers, while others quietly touch lives, offering emotional and spiritual support to those they meet. Picture someone who, with a simple act of kindness, ignites a spark of hope in a discouraged person. That's what the chosen do, small acts with enormous impact. At the same time, this mission isn't something the chosen can fulfill alone. They understand they're part of a greater plan, like interconnected pieces of a universal puzzle. That's why they seek to unite with others who share the same vision. Meditation groups, spiritual communities, and social impact projects are practical examples of how they work together to spread light in the world. It's in this union that the seeds of transformation truly blossom. The most powerful part is that the chosen don't have to carry the world's weight alone. Their collective mission is about inspiring, not imposing. They act as catalysts, showing that transformation is possible and that everyone has the potential to contribute to a better world. This is the essence of being chosen, understanding that their individual light is part of a universal energy that pulses through all of us. Now the question arises, how can you, as a chosen one, put all this into practice and truly transform your life and the lives around you? Now that you understand what it means to be chosen, the question remains, what will you do with this knowledge? The journey of the chosen isn't just about understanding the supernatural or connecting with the divine. It's about acting, transforming, and evolving. Are you ready to face the challenges, recognize the synchronicities, and use your gifts to fulfill your mission, or will you let the world's resistances pull you away from your true purpose? Think about everything we've discussed. Your spiritual gifts, your inner potential, the universal connection, and the impact you can have on the world. None of this will be useful if you don't put it into practice. How about starting right now? Meditate, listen to your intuition, seek groups that share this vision, or simply take that decision you've been postponing out of fear or doubt. Transformation begins with a single step, and if this content resonated with you, remember, you're not alone on this journey. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to continue exploring your spirituality and discovering your role in the universe. This is just the beginning of your evolution. Together, let's illuminate the world with the potential within you. After all, the chosen one never walks alone. See you in the next video.